Alright, ladies and gents, and welcome back. Another clue in my head. Basically just going to try and boil down the world peace notes, which are very long and very repetitive in certain ways, into something that's a bit more digestible, shall we say. I've just injected some insulin, so the fuse has been lit, so we're on time. Under some time pressure here. So let's get straight into it. And basically I'm just going to phrase it as questions, so world peace as questions. First one is, what do we mean by world peace? You know, usually it's very human or person centric. Ideally, it would be sentient centric, which is more fun to say as well. Then we go, how much contribution is reasonable? What metric or metrics should we use to measure this? I don't really have an answer for this because this falls along the continuing conundrum, which is where do we draw the line? Metrics, though, I think time and energy are good ones. I think impact is problematic, should we say, because it can be used to try and justify drastically vast disparities in terms of wealth, power, and just resources generally. Then we look at how much consumption is reasonable. And again, what metrics should we use to measure this? And again, it's quite difficult with this because, one, because the continuing conundrum, or do we draw the line of how much resource consumption is reasonable, burning through resources is reasonable versus unreasonable? And yeah, what metrics should we use to measure this? Not too sure. But obviously, burning through resources drains other people's time and energy. What should or how large blip blip error, brain malfunctioning. What's a reasonably sized cock? There we go. Reasonably, which of course we mean circle of care or sphere of compassion. Obviously, sphere of compassion is sock, not cock. So who, in terms of both people potentially and other animals, lies outside of our circle of care versus within it? And use myself in these. Well, I won't do that because I want to keep it short. But yeah, I think that's a reasonable question. And last but not least, how can we facilitate the above? Which usually comes down to politics and asking the above questions, but about the people that are within the parties. So asking the same questions. Where do politicians within each party lie on these spectra? And if we wanted to be even quicker about it and spend less time and energy on politics, because obviously a lot of people aren't really interested, even though it most probably, in fact, does affect everyone's life, we can just look at the kind of either the very top person who's in charge, or like a few people that are kind of towards the top of the party, and ask about these questions here. And yeah, I think that'll do. So now I need to go and eat to counteract the insulin. So yes, I will do. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the questions, whether I've missed anything. As I say, trying to reduce a 7.5 hour video, although a lot of it was repetition, into something extremely short is quite challenging. But I will be doing some other videos where I kind of go into different aspects of that larger video. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and take care. Peace. Alright, we're back, and I've not eaten yet, so we're really pushed for time here. So, one thing I realised I missed was, what about the kind of structure, or how can we structure society in order to facilitate contentment? So things like UBI, democratization of the workplace and shifting fundamental incentive from profit to pirate, which is the improvement incentive, which is the II incentive, hence the pirate incentive. Yeah. All those are tools of, and also what about the kind of system of democracy? Because at the moment, at least in the UK, we've got the first past the post system. What other potential systems are there? For example, proportional representation. See CGP Gray's video on that, which I think is very well done. In order to actually facilitate, democracy exists on a bit of a spectrum itself. So what kind of, where on the spectrum of democracy should we be aiming for here? Yeah, that'll do. All right, take care, everyone. Peace.